Hello everyone, News Channel 3 Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson live in the News Channel 3 digital studio here with a YouTube and Facebook live weather update on a Tuesday night. That's good, as we have 2 of the 5 weekdays now behind us. Tomorrow, of course, we hit hump day, and then we can justifiably aim our sights to the next weekend. Not that we're not doing that already anyway. We're looking live there on the left side of the screen at South Haven. It's a live view here. Had a beautiful pink sunset going on just a short time ago, but now, of course, it's getting dark in a hurry. And so the skies are already darkening pretty rapidly there. But notice how flat the big lake is there. Not a lot of wind going on. And so the weather, or the waves rather, very calm out there. I think the water temperature is still a little bit on the chilly side. Due to the results there, the residuals of the upwelling that took place Sunday, with that cold front that came through, that took out a lot of the humidity and made for some very comfy temperatures for us and conditions, but, or was it Saturday, but also churned up some cool water there. Jennifer, hello to you. Yeah, good to get a break from running the AC, isn't it? I will say this, you'll probably have the break until, although tomorrow it's going to get a little more humid, but not oppressively so by a long shot. Moisture will be building tomorrow. It will be expended on some thunderstorms that I'll show you coming up in just a bit. But next week, Sunday, but especially Monday, Tuesday, it will be getting a little bit sticky again as our winds shift, becoming southwesterly again. And actually, as a result, the first few days of September could be a bit on the stormy side. Can you believe we're talking about September? Well, guess what? Next Tuesday is September the 1st. We are 1 week away from the 1st of September. Ryan, hello to you in Jackson. Could be strong to severe. I will say this, Ryan, I would be more concerned in Jackson, let's say, than I would be in Three Rivers or in Kalamazoo even. Not that Kalamazoo is not to be concerned. I'll explain what I mean coming up in just a few moments. K&M, I hope you and your family are doing well too. I'm doing great. Thanks. Julia, beautiful days we've had. I'm doing well. I hope you are too. Thanks for being here. Sue, same to you. Good evening. Kenny, watching from Comstock Township. Appreciate you there. Steve, hello. Any storms for Plainwell tomorrow? We're going to get right to that as we get to the hour by hour. I'll give you a little bit of a preview. I think it's going to be a little bit of a timing issue. We are right on the edge, as we have been in many occasions, severe weather occasions so far, over the last couple of months anyway. We have been not far from the firing line and usually just outside of the zone. I think that's possible tomorrow. That said, we do have a severe weather outlook, convective outlook for a portion of West Michigan. Let's get to it. We start off with the bus stop forecast here. I'll pull myself back so you can see the graphic better. K&M loving, yeah, having all the windows open. And yeah, that's good. Good for your health too. Tammy, hello to you in Matawan, and Natasha. Thank you so much. Natasha, thanks for being here. Off to school in the morning with maybe a shower. So it'd be a good idea probably to pack the rain gear for tomorrow. Might be necessary in the morning. I think there's a better chance of it in the afternoon. But even that, like I said, is a bit of a timing issue. We start off at about 60 degrees, so a little warmer than what we had this morning when we were in the low 50s. We come back home with about 80. And again, showers and thunderstorms. And get this, whereas our dew point today was hanging out in the mid-50s, maybe upper 50s. By tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, it's going to be climbing to the mid-60s. You know, I made this point yesterday. Our air temperature from Tuesday to Wednesday, from today's high temperature, which was around 78, to tomorrow, which will be around 80, only a couple of degrees difference. Dew point temperature from, let's say, 4 p.m. today to 4 p.m. tomorrow, up about close to 10 degrees. And so that's why we're going to have a difference in the way the air feels. Jerry, good evening. Hope you have a great night, too. Thank you so much. Jeanette in Coldwater, thank you. Oh, wow. Only 104 in Texas. Carla, a cool break, right? Good for you that they got home safely. Awesome. And Harbor Springs, isn't it such a beautiful place? Sharon, golf tee time in Kalamazoo tomorrow morning. Probably going to be all right. There's going to be an isolated shower or two roaming around, I think, possibly, but probably all right. If it was like 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, I'd probably have a different story. But I think in the morning, again, it would be bad luck if you get caught underneath one of those showers. Not going to totally rule out, and I'll show you why on the hour by hour coming up. Carla, gorgeous moon out there for sure tonight. Don't forget, we have that full or nearly full eclipse of the moon coming up later on in the week. Our meteorologist Colin Rogers did a nice piece on that this evening at 5:30. You can go back in our newscast and watch that, stream it, or watch it. Also, I believe he posted that to our website, so you can look for it there on the website as well. Judy and Bronson, Chris, hello to you in Coopersville. Billy, hello, and Bobby and Sturgis, Deb, always good to see you. So there's the bus stop forecast. All right, let's get to it. This is what we're talking about. For tomorrow, this is the latest from the Storm Prediction Center. And the SPC is not scheduled to have another update to this outlook until about 2:30 in the morning. So this will likely hold true until we're all asleep, or at least you're asleep anyway. And so it may change tomorrow morning, but not for now. Not for now. Chris, hello to you. You're going to get it. I'll get that to you in just a few moments. Got to do a little gardening here first. Let's see here. There we go. Took care of that one. So our severe weather outlook here, you see that area that's shaded in yellow is where there is a slight risk, level 2, for severe weather for tomorrow. The timing, again, is going to be in the afternoon and evening with a few storms possible. I'm going to take you through the hour by hour in less than 30 seconds. The main threat here is going to be some strong thunderstorm gust wind, but there is an isolated tornado or two. There's a threat for that. Hail is possible, though it doesn't seem to be as much on the table. Heavy rain, yeah, remember what we look at. We're looking at our precipitable water there, and it is up. Not impressive compared to what we've seen over the last 2 weeks on some of our more muggy days, but still up there. And it looks like it's going to be peaking likely tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. So that would be, and I have looked at some graphical depictions there that show this moisture really sort of surging in from the southwest, a little bit of a ribbon of that, depending on the model you're looking at, a ribbon of that higher moisture is going to be sort of streaming in here late tomorrow morning into the afternoon, and that's what could help to feed some thunderstorms that could also have some heavy rain, something that I'm looking at here. Nikki, good evening to you. Jennifer, we'll get to that hour by hour. Coming up, Lori, hello to you in Matawan. Okay, I'll do that. I'll hit you up there at Texas Roadhouse there. 50 green tomatoes. You do need something that'll turn those things red, right? All right, Linda, here we go. We'll get to Bronson. Let's get to it. We'll go with the hour by hour here. We start off at 7 a.m. And notice again, like I said, an isolated shower or two is not out of the question. I'm going to run this from 7 a.m., stop it at noon. And again, you see most of the activity tomorrow morning. Chris, up northeastern Ottawa County there, so Coopersville, you might be getting a shower or two. North of that area, to Muskegon, Fremont, Big Rapids line, could be an isolated shower or thunderstorm in the morning. That threat will move a little south of I-96, as you can see there, at noontime, and then in the late afternoon, this is when we have a frontal boundary that's going to be pushing through, and as it does, that's going to be triggering these showers and storms. Happy Taco Tuesday to you too, Mike. Thank you so much for being here. Sonia, you're thrifting, so no storms tomorrow. We'll go early and not later, and that would help you out. Marcia, hello to you. Your brother Tom from Traverse City. Salute to TC. And Tom from TC. Thanks, Marcia, for letting me know. And Tom, thanks for being here. Chris, greetings to you too. Janet, hope no rain, taking tire off lawn tractor to get it fixed outside. Earlier in the day that you can do that, the better. Susan, good AC weather tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to be up around 80, right? It's not that it's going to be hot, but I will say this. Remember, we're talking about dew points in the 50s today. Tomorrow, they're going to be hopping up into the low to mid 60s. So, you might need the AC. You might be able to get away without it for sure. Chris, bring on the rain. All right, look, this is what's important about the hour by hour, and this has been consistent over the last few hours. The models have not been dealing with this very well over the last few events, to be honest with you, but there is some consistency here. An isolated shower, non-severe thunderstorm in the morning and early afternoon. And then as this boundary, this frontal boundary approaches, it is going to be igniting some showers and storms. It's a timing issue. We're going to have more peak heating of the day at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, even 4 o'clock. Also, remember, I was looking at one model, I believe it was the NAM, that was showing quite a shot of moisture surging in here in the early afternoon, running those dew points up and running the precipitable water up. And that is going to coincide, I think, with that frontal boundary approaching. And so these things are going to be coming together here in the mid to late afternoon. The earlier they come together, the more likely that frontal boundary will start triggering some of these storms, let's say in an Ionia to Pawpaw line, versus what our model is showing here, them really sort of being triggered by 4 o'clock in the afternoon from a Lansing, Charlotte, Battle Creek, Three Rivers, Dowagiac, let's say South Bend line. Why is that important? Hey, if you're northwest of that line, you're good to go. If you're southeast of that line, then that's where we could see some issues. And with these storms igniting, add in some heating of the day, which we're going to, of course, build through the afternoon, peaking at about 6, 7 o'clock, right? And then that's when you're more likely to have some of the nastier storms. So I'm going to run this from 4 o'clock, and you'll see how things just picked up. Did you see that? We saw a bit of a flare-up along that line between, say, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and about 7 o'clock. By 8 o'clock, this is all pushing off to the east. I do think I would be a little more concerned if I was in northern Indiana, if I was in Fort Wayne, if I was in Findlay, Ohio, and maybe even in the Detroit area, as I think these storms are going to continue to sort of intensify, though our model here shows them dying quickly. Did you notice how fast that depiction of precipitation went away between 7 p.m. and 11 p.m.? You know why? What do we lose? Between 7 and 11, we lose the sun. We lose the heat source, we lose the heating of the day, lose a lot of the heating of the day, and so those storms go away. So that's sort of what I'm looking at here. So with that knowledge in mind, let's go through it one more time. We're going to start the clock here at 7 in the morning. What we have in the morning until about noontime is going to be scattered. And it does look like it might be a little more active north of I-96. Again, we're looking at that linear progression there of that, or linear pattern of those showers. So I'm going to run this from noon to 4. You can see what I mean, how that starts to form. That's along what's going to be a wind shift line. Coming in behind it, the winds coming ahead of it will be southwest wind. That's what's going to be bringing in the warmer, moist air. Coming in behind it, the winds will shift westerly, and that's going to take that storm threat out of here. So our window of opportunity, no matter what, for severe weather anyway, is rather small, at least here in West Michigan. Not so much, say, on the east side of the state or in northern Indiana, northern Ohio. And then by tomorrow night, everything is pretty much moved out. I hope that helps. That's how I'm breaking it down anyway. I missed some comments there as I went on my diatribe. Wild West. 8 ounce. Look at that. Lonnie, plugging the beef here. Thanks for that. I appreciate that. Linda, good evening to you. Let's see. Little One's Tammy Sue, good evening. Beautiful day today. Mike, thanks for the share and thanks for the compliment. Cynthia, good evening to you. Alexis, not great for tomorrow, but not out of the question. Okay, not out of the question. Stay with us. We'll keep you posted. But, I did say if you're, let's say, east of US 131, I would be a little more concerned, and you are there in Hillsdale and Ryan and Jackson. So keep an eye on that. I don't think the tornado threat is high, certainly not high, but is it out of the question? No, it's not out of the question. So I'll try to keep you, or we'll keep you up to speed. I'll be here tomorrow afternoon for sure. And of course, Jeff is here tomorrow morning into the early afternoon, and then we'll pass the proverbial baton. Janet, hello to you. Andrew, Kalamazoo, I just sort of went over that. Hope you were there for that. I think you probably were. Lacey, small, but not a zero. Small, but not a zero. So you need to keep your guard up there tomorrow in Albion, Lacey. Karen, I'm doing great. Thank you so much. I know it's starting to get dark so early. Goodbye, long days. Todd, pick up your car from the detail and no rain after 4. Oh, no. That might be a tall order for us to try to take care of there, Todd. All right, let's talk temps right now. We're in the 60s. A little bit warmer than it was at this time yesterday. The dew points are still pretty nice, though. Here's our 7-day outlook tomorrow. That shower thunderstorm threat, with some of those storms perhaps becoming more widespread and then also maybe strong to severe. It's going to be all about the timing. Think of this tomorrow. It's going to be about the timing of where that line initiates, where you will see the ignition of those showers and thunderstorms, and then we're going to project those off to the east, and they will be getting more intense as they move to the east. So that's the big unknown right now. That's the wild card, is where will these thunderstorms, this linear line, that's a redundancy, where will this line set up? Where will it form? Where will it be? And that's where I am seeing some short-range model consistency on that being, let's say, east of GR. Maybe in a line from Lansing to, let's say, Three Rivers, maybe Kalamazoo-ish, down into northern Indiana. So southeast of that line, yes, Albion, yes, Hillsdale, yes, Jackson, yes, Coldwater, yes, Battle Creek and Marshall. But it's all going to depend on where that starts to flare up, and then points east and south of that just for a few hours, it looks like, until the favorable atmosphere goes away. We lose the heat source. And so then I think, so it's a small window of opportunity, a small window. Listen, when it comes to severe weather situations or possibilities that we've had so far this year, this is a small one. It's not really that great, but we don't ever want to ignore any of them, right? We want to give all of them their due, for sure. Dawn, hello to you. Thanks for being here. Wilson, good to see you so much. Gardening is all fun and games until you try to stand up after the weeding. Boy, that's for sure. That's an age test there, right? No, Alexis, tornado is not the main threat. Not the main threat. And you're right. That's what we're all doing here, Alexis. You're right. Just hoping for the best and staying aware. Staying aware and being prepared, right? Being prepared. Candace, I hope you enjoy your evening. Thanks so much. Let's see. Mike, thanks for the thanks. Return the Belt is in the house. Good evening to you. Thanks so much for being here. All right, there's the 7-day. Once we get past that storm threat for tomorrow, smooth sailing for a couple of days. Remember, I always say, watch those low temperatures so you can tell that Thursday evening, Friday is looking sweet. Friday night looking sweet. Saturday not looking bad either. We start to build more humidity in here. Look at those low temperatures. They're starting to bounce back up. And we have lows in the upper 60s. Then you know that the air is going to be a little bit more humid. So next week could be a shower or two on Sunday. I think it's a little more convincing for Monday and Tuesday with heat and humidity that will be building. And by the way, like I said, Tuesday is August 1st. What? Yes. Tuesday is August 1st. If I'm looking out to the 2nd and 3rd, I'm seeing some more warm air. We're going to be hanging out in the 80s. With dew points in the 60s. So this comfy air that's over us right now will be around. Tomorrow, like I said, the humidity bounces up just a little bit tomorrow afternoon, goes back down for Thursday, Friday, and then it's probably going to be up a little bit, elevated just a little bit all the way through the first few days of September, which, by the way, September 1st is next Tuesday. Wow. I hate to say, where did summer go? But where did summer go? Chris, hello to you. Hello to little Eli as well. Sharon, Branch County, represent. John Paul, Saturday will be warmer. Yes. Right? A little bit. Not much. More humid. Saturday is, what day of the week is that? The 29th? No, not really. No, Saturday won't be that humid. Sunday will be more humid. And Monday, Tuesday certainly will be more humid. So I hope that helps. Hope that answers that. Robert, thanks so much, and I appreciate that. Thanks for the thanks. Open windows tonight. Tomorrow night, getting a little iffy. Thursday night, Friday morning, yes. Friday night, Saturday morning, yes. Then it starts to get a little bit sticky again for early next week. Jennifer, hello to you. And Kevin, September 1st in here on Tuesday. That's for sure. Well, hopefully we won't have too much stormy action there, K&M. Craig, I would say no. I always hesitate to say a flat no, but I just don't think so, Craig, for Muskegon. I just don't think so. Thunderstorm or two maybe, but severe weather, I'll tell you this, I'd be really surprised if in Muskegon, if you see anything, any severe weather. Oh, that's very nice. If you're talking to me, Wilson, thanks. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I got I got 3 what I think are great guys. Thank you so much. Dan, September, let's not replay August. Probably won't. Renee, hello to you. And then Alexis, ready for calmer weather. What's everybody typing September 1st? Sally, hello to you. Hope you're doing all right as well. Next Tuesday is September the 1st. Yes. Right? Yes. I don't know why everybody's typing September 1st in the messages. Yes, next Tuesday. Oh, cool. Katie, I'm glad you found me. Thanks so much, and I hope it's been helpful. I cannot believe it either, Mike. I know. 2/3 of the year? 8 out of 12? Right? Isn't that 2/3? Got to do my quick math there, right? Remember, what goes into both of those? 4? 2/3 of the... So once we get past next Tuesday, 2/3 of the year. 2/3 of the year will be gone. Golf every month. Yes, Kevin, you are right. You are right. It's going to be warm this winter. Okay. Bert, hello to you. Samantha, hello from Olivet. Hey, thanks. Cool temperatures ahead tonight. Tomorrow night, not as much, but Thursday night, Friday morning, Friday night, Saturday morning. Hey, Friday night, Saturday morning, if you're on Monday through Friday, or maybe a little bonfire action, a little campfire action, that'd be great. A good fall would be nice. We'll work on that. I'll try. Thank you so much, Alexis. I appreciate you too. All right, everybody, got to skate. It's 9:42. No. Well, you got a little while before Chris, before you get back in that big orange truck. I know, but we're getting close, right? Jeanette, I did see that the Will Haney. Yes, that is true from the National Hurricane Center. Talk about a coincidence. The next tropical storm, the next name for a tropical storm in the Atlantic is Dolly. Of course, everybody knows about the passing of Dolly Parton earlier today. So sad. But yeah, the next name on the list for a tropical storm / hurricane named storm, the next named storm in the Atlantic or Gulf or Caribbean will be Dolly. Thanks for that reminder there, Jeanette. Daniel, when is it raining in Battle Creek tomorrow? Afternoon, mid to late afternoon to the early evening. Beth, hello to you. Hey, I just realized who that is. Missed you out there this morning, and I did see you did the track action. I'll take that Oakland Drive hill that we ran at 5:30 this morning, 6 o'clock this morning, anytime we're running 800 meters, sprinting or trying to run fast or something like that. Yeah, we'll have to do those bonfires next May too. I'm looking forward to that already as well. Thanks for being here, by the way. Humera, tomorrow, Ann Arbor weather in the afternoon. Hey, if it's late afternoon, be on guard. Could have some strong to severe thunderstorms there over there in not Genesee County, over there in Ann Arbor in AA. Lily, hello to you. Wilson, thanks for the thanks. And I'll see everybody soon. I got 9:43 on the clock now. That means I'm going to be live in 17 minutes on ArcWest Michigan. Live in an hour 17 on the Mothership News Channel 3. Hope to catch you in one of those. If not, don't forget, I'm on Facebook, WWMT's Keith Thompson, on Instagram, Threads, X, Twitter, and YouTube, the @Weatherman Keith. The @Weatherman Keith, all lowercase, all one word. Jeff Porter here in the morning, 4:30 to 9 a.m. with live weather updates. Must see TV. He'll have the latest weather model data and timing on the storms. Don't forget our free weather app on your device. Track it right along with us. Also our website, wwmt.com/weather. Will Haney, Colin, also all over the social media, just like Jeff and I are. Let's see, what did I miss here? Thanks, Lily. I appreciate that. Jay. I'd say between 4 and 5, maybe 4 and 6. Sherry, 6:30 p.m. Don't know exactly where you are. You have to go out at 6:30. Depends on where you are. If you're in the Kalamazoo area, you should be looking all right. I think it'll be gone by then. Silvana, I haven't heard from you in a while. Hey, hello to you. Hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Ready for some rain. Sherry, there you go, in Kalamazoo. Yeah, I think the storms are going to be east of Kalamazoo by 6:30. But again, it's a timing issue, and anytime you try to cut it down to the minute, you're asking for trouble. So stay with us on that. Because let me tell you this, we get these hourly, these short range models are updated, every hour. And so sometimes they can be different in the timing and the location. So that's why I say stay with us. But I have seen some consistency today in the line forming in more of a Lansing to Battle Creek to Three Rivers, let's say down to South Bend area, forming there and then moving off to the east. Some of that's like, let's wait and see what happens, right? Place your bets. Timmy in Battle Creek, thanks for being here. Jonathan, hello. Always appreciate you there in downtown Hudsonville. All right, everybody, I'm skating. I hope to see you on the tube tonight. If not, I'll catch up with you again tomorrow. Jeff's got you 4:30 to 9 a.m. At noon, I've got you at 5:30, and 6. We'll do another Facebook Live, YouTube Live tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. In the meantime, get some good rest. Let's hit Wednesday hard. Hey, it's hump day. Let's knock it out of the park so then we can aim for the weekend. In the meantime, be patient with others. Be patient with yourself more than anything else. Be safe. And I appreciate you so much for being here. I'll catch you again tomorrow.